Let's see. And people are starting to arrive. Or at least that's what it's showing me. Hi guys, can you see me? I feel really awkward with these lives when they start just awkward. I don't know. What's it doing? Okay. Oh, there we go. See, that's the thing. I couldn't see the silly comments were not showing up. That's the thing. Hi guys. Hi Carrie. Hi Jalissa. Hi Selena. Misty. Yeah. Awkward is my middle name, Carrie. Just yeah. I am just yeah. Be in social interactions. And hi Stephanie. Hi guys. I'm sitting here with a little grumpy bub. She's not in the best mood today. She's just not. So we're just kind of hanging out, doing pretty much nothing. Hi Megan. Megan. I'm gonna go with Megan. Oh, so much hope for me. I don't know what is going on, guys, because I'm just, yeah. This whole thing is driving me crazy. Hi, Nicole. Hey, Lynn. Hi. Oh, hi, guys. It is insane, like insane, the level of symptoms and, oh my. So basically, McManny's. Hi, but what's your name? Megan with an E, if that makes sense. Not Megan, Megan. Oh, so like Megan? Megan? Oh no. See, pronunciation of names, it's like my name, people usually like, is it Athena or like Athena? Because it's usually with an E, but it's spelled with an I. So it's kind of weird. I know, Misty, it is literally awesome. If I didn't have you guys, I literally just, I don't know what I would do. Like, honestly. Oh, Megan, I did. Okay. I am awesome at pronouncing names. Oh my gosh, guys, if I didn't have you guys, yeah, just nothing. Like, insanity would prevail right now because I'm just... Carly from Scotland. Oh, awesome. Love it. Hi, Amanda. We have new... Okay, hi, guys. We got new people on here wondering what I'm doing with my life. So, Lina... I don't know what your name is. I'm sorry. But no, I haven't. I am officially one day late. So my period is officially one day late. I'm not testing today, guys. Well, I haven't tested so far. I can't. It's driving me insane. Hi, Evelyn, Cincinnati, Ohio. Okay. Okay, we've got like... I love this. I love how people are just from all over. I love it. American Australia is pronounced Megan. I'm from England. Oh, really, Megan? Oh, that is so cool. 11:15 p.m. here. Oh, thank you so much, Carly. I'm so happy that you're excited to see my face. Krista from, oh, Krista, California. Oh, no. Oh, I'm so sorry, Krista. Oh, that is just terrible. Oh my God, fire just the idea alone scares me. Hi, Tia. So guys, I literally have no period. I'm kind of feeling crampy today. Kind of feeling. So I thought maybe, like, I actually didn't work out this morning. I'm just kind of thinking, I don't know, all sorts of different things, just trying to figure out. 11:20 in England. Oh wow. So here it's like 10 something in the morning. It's 10:17 in the morning. It's bright morning. It's Tuesday morning. Selena from Texas. I'm loving this. It's just started. It's just started. My day has literally just started. And with a grumpy baby. Grumpy toddler, more like it. So, oh wow, Stephanie is like 4. Wow. 3:20. It's just the time. I'm in the future, guys. I'm in the future. It's a thing. I'm weird. I know. I'm just weird. So yeah, I'm sitting here with a grumpy toddler who is teething, actually. So, what are you? Okay, now she's just being silly. What are you doing? So I was thinking this. I still haven't gotten my period. Nausea is insane. I'm like literally. I was reading up online, trying to figure out what else it could be. Don't just talk something. I'll cook outside. Oh, Misty, I adore you. I literally adore you. So I was just looking up and trying to figure out, like, if there's anything else that can cause pregnancy symptoms. So apparently stopping breastfeeding can do that. So I'm thinking, I don't know. No, my husband's not from Australia, actually. He's from Greece. So he's Greek. 100% Greek. And Angel was born in Greece as well. Where you go? Okay, now she's just abandoning me. She's fine. The Nurofen kicked in. Yeah, so my husband is Greek. Good morning. Greek family. Yeah. Greek families are, they're a whole kind, like, their own species. They're fun, that's for sure. Fun and loud. So excited. This cycle. Honestly, Megan, I want this cycle to have a conclusion of any sort right now. I just want it to conclude. Like, I'm not even like stressing about like wanting to be pregnant right now as much as I just want to know. Like, I drank water last night. I just drank water and I felt so nauseous. Like, I wanted to literally just throw it up. Literally, just, that's it. I feel like, I was thinking of that. Go Jessica. No, Jessica, I'm not going to test today. I've decided that. I need to give myself a bit of a, you know, because it is possible that breastfeeding can cause these kind of symptoms. Just my basic concern, test. Ligma, right? Hi, Ligma? I don't know. I know how you're feeling. I'm trying for. Oh, Evelyn. Why feta and spicy is a thing? Feta is the best thing on this planet. Okay, that's just. Feta is the best. Hi, Michelle. Oh, I'm like, seriously, guys. I love you guys. You're making my day. Hi from Mississippi. I hope so, Megan. I hope so. Because right now I'm feeling like just... I mean, I'm kind of crampy today, but the nausea and the breast tenderness and tiredness, I've been feeling so tired. It's ridiculous. It stresses me, Carrie. It does. Oh my gosh, bad. Yeah. Okay, let me just... Yeah. Spanagot, they're my favorites. Can't go wrong. Oh, I know. Thank you, Carrie. Psych family, no, I don't temp. Yeah, Ligma's gone. Just ridiculous, Carly. I don't temp because I tend to wake up a lot during the night, and I actually tend to like wake up and get up because Angel, like sometimes she might cry in her sleep, or sometimes she literally wakes up, so she's not a very peaceful sleeper, meaning I'm not a peaceful sleeper, so automatically that doesn't, yeah, doesn't help. So I don't temp. I have noticed, the only thing I've noticed when it comes to my OPKs is that they do tend to continue being darker even after, like, so I get a positive like cycle day 14, and they continue being positive and super dark cycle day 15, 16, and even 17. And that's when I stopped testing, which I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna have to do differently. I don't know what is going on. Hi. Oh, let me see. I forgot. Hi, Nicole. I'm guessing Nicole's on, not Josh. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. So yeah, so right now I am literally no period, feeling nauseous. I'm feeling all the pregnancy symptoms, but apparently you can feel pregnancy symptoms when you stop breastfeeding. But I also stopped breastfeeding literally like the day before I got my period, this cycle basically. So I started feeling the symptoms 23 days after I stopped breastfeeding. I know, it's like Sam, I know, like, because I'm like, can you get symptoms because of stopping breastfeeding 23 days later? Like, wouldn't it be sooner than that? Like, if they started at 8 DPO, I started feeling nauseous at 8 DPO, basically. So if it was late ovulation and it's pregnancy, wouldn't I have gotten a positive by now? That's my query. So I'm kind of just letting it just, like, either my period will be late a couple days because of hormones for whatever reason, or I get a positive. 3 now, so I started to temp this month. So let's see how it goes temping. Stephanie. Oh, Carly, okay. OPKs, see, I would really like to temp so that I could have something else to, like, either when I'm pregnant. Yeah, Misty, I get that all the time. Like, that would happen to me all the time. I think it's like your body just kind of knows that there used to be a baby in there. So I was almost a week late. Oh, really? A week late? I'm about to go swimming. Yeah, Nani, that is so true. Every time I planned to go swimming, it was a constant, like, can't go. Hypergesterone. See, Dolly, that's, I mean, funnily enough, hypergesterone. I used to have low progesterone, but I suppose hormones change with pregnancy and all that. So maybe, see, I think that's the logic when you stop breastfeeding, is that the hormones become imbalanced because the breastfeeding hormones interfere with ovulation, conception, implantation, all those hormones, like they interfere, which is why some women don't get their period, why some women don't get pregnant. I've had very like steady cycles though, like I've never had an issue. So I don't know if maybe 9, I feel like, yeah, see Stephanie, the kicks are just, so I don't know, no, I don't have PCOS. I'm pretty, muscle spasms, probably Tia, probably muscle spasms, that just like memory, muscles have memory. An expat mommy from Sweden who did an amazing APK testing. Definitely recommend. Okay, I'm gonna look into that. 6 to 12 weeks. I'm trying, oh. I would think you would get a period, but you could be one of the women whose body does put off. Nothing to detect happened to me. See, so as far as the hormones, Noni Rose, that's what I was reading. But the thing is with me, I stopped breastfeeding like literally when we arrived in Australia, she was 15 months and we were breastfeeding 3 times a day. We dropped that feed, no problem whatsoever, the middle, like the daytime feed. So it was only Monday and, morning and night. So then when we moved into this house, about a month in, we stopped the morning feed. Good night, Carly. It's late, Carly, you need to sleep. Like, it's understandable. It's like full-blown daylight here. Oh, Dolly, I'm sorry, but it's okay. There's always another cycle. So as I was saying, we dropped the feed. So then I dropped the morning feed and I started feeling my periods a lot more. Like that's pretty much the only thing I realized. My period was a couple days late and I started feeling like it was painful, like it was there. Like I couldn't feel my periods before that, ever since I had Angel. And we were down to one feed at night. And she was barely, like, sometimes she would feed, sometimes she wouldn't. Sometimes it was from one side, from the other. Like, there was barely any milk. And then we just kind of stopped. It was very, very gradual. So I don't understand why my hormones would literally go crazy. I'm feeling nauseous. I'm feeling so sick, and I feel like it's getting worse. Like, last night, I just drank water. I've been crazy thirsty as well. Crazy thirsty. I don't drink, like, there's a bottle of water, like literally. So this bottle of water, it's like 600 ml. I literally cannot get this down in one day, or I couldn't, that is. I wasn't drinking water, which is terrible, I know. I can drink 3 of those and more, and that for me is like, so crazy thirsty, and I was just drinking water, and literally I drank some water last night and I was like, I just wanted to throw it up. Like the nausea just gets so bad. I don't know. I have no idea. Still in 30 minutes, I'll be back. I hope so. Considering me. Maya, I haven't tested today. I don't want to test today, as I was saying, because I just want to kind of give my brain a break, to be honest. Deagle, hi, I think. Well, actually today it's cold. Maya, I'm one day late officially. It's very cold today. It's summertime, yes. A couple days ago it was like, actually it's been kind of, it had been around 40. So the Celsius I'm talking about. So it had been around 40 Celsius for a few days, and then it went straight down to 20. And now it's kind of stayed around the 20s. It does that here. 8 cups of juice and juice milk. Yeah, I think I'm going to start drinking other fluids, but I don't feel like I can stomach anything. Okay, Diggle, I knew you were going to be a bad one. Let's go. As I was saying, yeah, I can't really stomach much. Like, I'm getting food aversions. See, that's what drives me crazy. I couldn't find any information on whether the hormones kind of balancing caused every single pregnancy symptom that exists, basically. And if they cause it that late. Any cravings, Michelle? More so aversions than cravings, to be honest. I haven't really... Why would you want to say that 2 years later, Diggle? Just questioning the, so yeah. I lost my train of thought there. So I don't know how many symptoms can be caused. Poor children, their hormones always have gone a bit haywire. See, what I don't get is why they're so crazy when it was so gradual. Like, I cut feeds, cutting down each feed, like, I would literally cut it suddenly. Like, the midday one was cut kind of suddenly. The morning one was slightly gradual, but not as gradual as the nighttime feed was. And then I felt absolutely fine. Like, I got my period. So we stopped breastfeeding. I got my period. I was feeling absolutely fine. I ovulated. Or so I thought. I ovulated. Yeah, I did ovulate. I mean, I felt it and I got the positives. So, yeah. And I felt nothing until 8 DPO. 23 days later, my hormones decided to just go whack. Did it take it 23 days to realize that, oh, I stopped? I don't know. I do like tea and I don't. Okay, Deagle, are you even like up to speed here, or I'm starting to think I should block you because you're being weird. But what did I say? What was I gonna say? See, I lose my train of thought, guys. I can't think. That's another thing that's been happening. I lose my train of thought so easily. Like legit mummy brain. Yeah, I think so, Carrie. I think I'm gonna, yeah, let's just, yeah, okay. Okay, there we go. So literally I'm getting mummy brain as well. Like I'm just, yeah, like, I don't know. I couldn't sleep last night. I just couldn't sleep. It's just, I'm getting all these, like literally I feel pregnant. It's hilarious. Tea, I usually like iced tea, Misty. I love iced tea. Like I love iced tea. I could drink like a ton of iced tea. Yeah, Megan, I don't get them either, honestly. Like, I don't know what is in your head when you literally go into someone else's video and you're just commenting stupid things. Like, I don't get it. Honestly, I don't. It's just weird. I don't know, guys. And I can't find any information on this either. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Misty. It's like, we're talking about the fact that I stopped breastfeeding. So how are you asking me? Like, yeah. People are weird. People are weird. They just, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. Sweet iced tea. I love lemon iced tea, and I actually have taken a liking to peach iced tea as well. I was actually due yesterday for my period, Fiona, if that's what you mean. But again, I don't know, Megan. I have no idea. I was gonna say something I forgot. Oh my god, what was I gonna say? Oh my god, my brain. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Someone asked me about cravings earlier. I've really taken to loving peaches. I've been eating like quite a few peaches lately, and I haven't had peaches in ages. A lot of peaches. I don't know what that is. Like the fruit, I love fruit, but it has to be like a nice sweet fruit. Like, I don't know. I always want something nice and sweet, but not, yeah. I've been craving sweet a lot as well, like sweet stuff, I think. I'm more inclined towards sweet than towards salty or like food, like savory food. Is that hormones still? See, the problem is I can't find any information online, anything. Like I've been Googling, like, you know, just trying to find something that explains the 23 days in between. There's nothing telling me when these symptoms technically would start. Because a lot of the women who like comment and stuff saying that yes, we had symptoms, whatever, from breastfeeding, they make it sound like it just lasted a few days, or that it was that it started straight away, like we stopped breastfeeding, started feeling that way for a week, maybe 2 weeks, and then that was it, and it peaked for like 2-3 days. Especially half lemonade, half tea. Hey, Misty. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it and kind of see if I get my period like tomorrow, maybe. Oh yeah, Megan, oh my gosh. And you know what's funny, Megan? I literally tell people all the time, do not Google stuff. Do not Google stuff. You'll end up practically dying. Club soda. Marta, what about club soda? If I drink club soda? Hi! What's your name? It's Faj. Is it Faj? Faj? I don't know how to... That's the thing with names here on YouTube. You never know how to, like, pronounce them. Because you have to read them. What you doing, Bubba? Okay. English tea. Actually, yes, we do. You can find it here. Like, a lot of things from England, the supermarkets tend to bring them because it's kind of like a connection with Australia and England. So you can find quite a few things here. Yeah. Yay, Fiona. We have a lot of UK. Okay. Yeah, Bubba, what's wrong? Fudge, like fudge. Oh! It's exactly, Megan. I can't not Google. Like, I just can't. And to be honest, it was just more so that I wanted to, like, say, okay, if it's symptoms because of breastfeeding, that's fine. At least I know that's what it is, and I'll just kind of wait for my period. But I can't find anything that says that it should be, like, the symptoms would start 23 days later. That's my only thing. Unless, I don't know. English tea. Yay. Now, tea's a thing. But honestly, I don't think I can drink tea when it's hot. I used to, but past few years, just not. No, we're supposed to get more of an idea. Waiting for appointment. No, see, I like reading things. I like kind of cross-referencing. So if I find something, I usually want to double check and find articles and things that support it. So I did find quite a bit of information telling me that, yes, you can have pregnancy symptoms like nausea and headaches and tiredness. Exactly, Megan. I hate it. See, that's the thing. Everyone's different, so they do have like a different range. But everyone seems to just have it for a couple of weeks, and it's usually people who stopped abruptly. Australian and a teeny bit Irish. Really? See, the problem with me is Cookie and Bird. Cookie? I'll call you Cookie. I like Cookie. The thing with my accent, Cookie, is that I left Australia when I was 8, and I practically grew up in Greece. So my accent is kind of softened, I suppose, mixed up a bit. And oh my gosh, can you imagine, Misty? Oh gosh, Misty. I wouldn't kill you, Misty. I wouldn't. But yeah. That would be probably insane. Probably extremely insane. But yeah. I'm feeling kind of sick right now, actually, funnily enough. Yeah, there's not enough information. Thank you, Megan. My accent is just, yeah. There are times I've noticed when I'm speaking to someone like who's full-on Aussie, so full-on Australian, my accent is more Australian. So I suppose it also depends on who I'm speaking to. You know what, that is true. That is true. I mean, if we didn't have Google and YouTube, like, it can be bad, but it also is very good. I didn't know I was... Oh, no, we're going down that road now, aren't we? Oh, no. And I'm sitting and playing with a little Lego dude. Oh, gosh, I don't know. I'm just like... I mean, I'm willing to accept that it's breastfeeding hormones. I'm willing to accept that and say that, you know what? If it's breastfeeding hormones, obviously they were messing up with conception. So that's why I wasn't getting pregnant these past cycles. So maybe, you know, next cycle would be the one for me. But I'm still not getting my period, and it's literally been a month from when I stopped breastfeeding. And it was very gradual. And Google is not helping me. Think it'll happen to Carrie? See, Carrie, you have to think, though, when you don't know you're pregnant, it's kind of extreme. So either someone is overweight and they don't realize that there's a baby, or someone could be crazy, crazy skinny maybe, and they think they're just simply gaining weight. or they have other issues that kind of explain the symptoms. Hi, Tiffany, you're here. I am trying to oh my gosh, guys, positive ovulation tests. I would baby dance now just in case. I'm not getting any positive ovulation tests right now. I don't think like that. I'm just oh, what's my comments are like flying past. Cryptic pregnancy. Yeah, I heard that. Okay, Misty, Tia, sorry. So Tia, I was thinking of Googling that. I'm too scared to Google a cryptic pregnancy so that I don't start getting ideas in my head. Yeah, because like I've been thinking, he thinks I'm pregnant. He keeps teasing me. He's like, you're just pregnant. You're just pregnant. And like a period and that kicking feeling. Oh, Carrie. See, the kicking feeling, Carrie, is usually like just muscle spasms. Like you literally, you can't feel the baby until, okay. So PCOS. My hubby is just, he is, he's one of a kind. He's one of a kind. He's a total, he's like, I'll be like, I'm feeling sick. And he's like, yeah, it's just the baby. Don't worry about it. And like, he doesn't like necessarily mean it 100% like serious, like that he believes I'm 100% pregnant. But he's like, no, you're just pregnant. Don't worry about it. Cryptic, yeah, it's called a cryptic pregnancy. I know that, like I know that much. Yeah, that there is a thing called cryptic pregnancies where you literally do not know you're pregnant. Like it just hides. Now how a baby can hide in your body and you don't know, I just, yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. What you doing, Babs? Came to join us? Cryptic pregnancy road. See, that's what I mean. No, I'm not, funny videos. How early after ovulation can you see symptoms? Usually we're trying. Hey, Nia? I think symptoms kind of depend. Because with my first, I had symptoms pretty early on. Like way before I got my positive. So the symptoms depend. Like it's usually after 7-8 DPO, I would say. Yeah, exactly, Tia. Like how can it hide? Like what is that? Oh, hi. Okay. Oh, okay. So guys, if that's what she does. She grabs onto my top when she's not feeling well. She holds on to me for dear life. Was your cycle regular immediately? So my first cycle, bees in my back, it makes my back hurt, but I don't feel them, so maybe that's what happens with a lot of women. Yeah, I've heard that it moves to when the baby moves towards the back. So my first cycle was spot on at 3 months postpartum. And it actually, I got 2 periods within 2 weeks. So I got my period, then 2 weeks later, I got it again. And from then on, it had been pretty much spot on, regular. Like they regulated straight away, which I found weird, but never knew. I can't stand or fathom a baby hiding. Yeah, plus my back has been hurting a lot yesterday and today. But that also happens when I'm expecting my period, so. I have period symptoms, pregnancy symptoms, and no period, basically. Oh, God. Cryptic. Now, you know what? I'm not going to Google cryptic pregnancies. I was tempted to Google it, but I'm not. I'm going to wait. I'm going to give myself a couple of days of not, like... I'm basically going to give my period a couple of days. Is it normal to have 2 periods in 2 weeks? Fiona, when you get your period right after having a baby, yes, it is. Because your cycles are still kind of... Sometimes you might get a period and then not get one for like 2-3 months. Sometimes, yeah. So mine was kind of... I think the first period wasn't like a full-on period, like proper coming back kind of period. And then from the second time around, it just regulator straight to 28 days. So like it didn't never happen to me again, basically. I'm trying to find where I am back. Did I miss anything? No, Megan, pretty much same old. We're just talking about cryptic pregnancies and how babies can hide in our bodies without us knowing. And getting ideas in my head. Tiffany, no, I didn't test today. I'm 1 day late, but I'm feeling pregnant and I'm also feeling like I'm getting my period. So I'm just kind of waiting it out right now. Tia, it was kind of like I got my period and then I think it was like 2, maybe 3 weeks later, I got a period again. So it was way sooner than it should have been. But it was literally my first postpartum period. So then my second one was like pretty close. And then they're just all spot on time after that. I've never missed a period or I've never had a late period, except the one I had a few months ago when I stopped breastfeeding in the morning. What are you eating, Misty? Bene longo bean burritos. Oh wow, Misty. Pregnancy. See the pregnant, please. Oh, thank you, Tiffany. I think that pregnancy symptoms are caused by progesterone, and PMS is also caused by progesterone and estrogen. So they're pretty much the same hormones causing symptoms, just for different reasons. At this point though, my progesterone should be going down. Like it should literally be going down and not causing nausea, not causing all the feelings I'm feeling, whilst I feel like mine is just, because yesterday I was like, I wasn't feeling too nauseous in the morning, and I thought, okay, well, not in the morning, but towards late on throughout the day after I ate, I was kind of okay. So I thought I was out of the woods, like, okay, nausea's stopping, so obviously I'm just gonna get my period. And then the nausea hit me in the evening, like insanity. No, but we don't have dollar stores here. We don't have those pregnancy. I was actually tempted to get one of you guys to like buy me a few and I'll like send you money through PayPal or something. So I can like use them. I need to try them. Tests were negative until she was 7 weeks. Okay, that is just, I don't know. I'm like, I never thought this would happen to me. Don't mention okay, I will be real. I hate cheapy tests. I hate cheapy tests because cheapy tests have given me so many heart attacks. Oh, Tiffany, no. No, we don't have Walmart either, Amanda. Literally nothing. Dollar Tree Jasmine. I've heard that they're good, Jasmine, like the specific ones, but the ones I got off the internet were terrible. Terrible. Thank you so much, guys. I don't know. I'm basically waiting to see what happens. Tests, I hate pregnancy tests as just as an all right now. I'm going through an anti-pregnancy test mode. I hate them because they're just not making any sense. And my hormones aren't making any sense. And actually, I was surprised at the lack of information generally. Like on YouTube, I literally went on YouTube to see if anyone was talking about like breastfeeding hormones and feeling pregnant when you stop breastfeeding. And there's literally nothing. Actual pre-seed. When I had regular cycles for about 3 months, then I had, come on, 2 weeks later that I've had about 2 periods, just about for 28 days. 10 months postpartum. So regular cycle for 3 months, 2 weeks later, 2 periods about every 20 days, that's normal. So your periods, see, when you've had a baby, 10 months postpartum is still like pretty, so it is possible that your periods are still trying to regulate. That's fine, Fiona. Don't worry about that. I wouldn't worry about that personally. No, I'm not breastfeeding. I stopped breastfeeding a month ago. Literally 4 weeks ago. Pre-seed. Yeah, everyone keeps saying pre-seed is pretty good. They do have pre-seed here. They just have changed the name to like first response lubricant or something. Since finding out I may be pregnant, please help me. I might be a teen mom, super scared. Oh, Jasmine. It'll be okay, Jasmine. It'll be insane and crazy and a ton of ups and downs, but it will be okay. It may take some time for everybody to stop. Yeah. Ovulating after. See, I had regular cycles though. That's another question I couldn't find an answer to. Is it possible to have regular cycles, positive ovulation tests, and not ovulate while breastfeeding? Like, that's another question I do not have an answer to. We all follow each other on here. It's enjoyable. Oh, really? Enjoyable. I like that. I'm going to look into that. If we fail the cycle, I'm definitely trying pre-seed. Yeah, you should, Fudge. You should. I'm definitely going to give it a go. Oh, really, Courtney? You can. Okay, so I was getting positive OPKs, and I was also feeling it, though. Like, I would literally, the day after I got my positive, or on the, like, the nighttime or whatever, I would get cramps. Oh. So literally it's possible to have a regular cycle and yet, because I've had my period back since 3 months postpartum. So that's a long time to not be ovulating throughout that entire time. And I actually made a joke, like I mentioned it to my husband like that. Or maybe, you know, breastfeeding was interfering with my hormones and I wasn't really able to get pregnant. And he's like, I missed all those months of not, you know. Men, couple months. See, but why do so many women get pregnant when they're breastfeeding? It is possible to get pregnant while you're breastfeeding. Like, it's not 100%. I read that, like, I did of course read that there is a possibility that some women, it kind of depends on your hormones. Hormones basically rule our bodies. That's the one thing that I know. So hormones rule your body, and it's very possible that mid-cycle bleeding or something. Okay, so maybe that's what I had during my first period. And that's what Fiona, I think. Fiona might be having as well. Mid-cycle bleeding. So is it possible to have your period throughout pretty much the past couple years and not ovulate? Really? Yeah, see? Wrong, we're pregnant within 6 months. There are so many people who get pregnant. So obviously maybe my hormones, maybe I was ovulating, but my hormones were messing up with conception. Because you look at OPK tests. Yeah, Megan, I always try to look at the tests and then kind of not overthink it. Like, I would always tell myself that it's possible to ovulate within like 2 days of getting a positive, so I wasn't, you know. And Jasmine, yeah. Courtney, who are you asking? Is that for me? Angel's 2. So it feels like a very long time to not be... Yes, I do have egg white CM. I do. I noticed it the past couple of cycles. I did. 1 month postpartum. Oh, goodness. See, the thing with periods, the logic is when you get your first period is that you've ovulated before you got your period. So it is possible to get pregnant without getting your period because you got pregnant on the first egg. Oh, Tia, that's okay. If you have to go, you have to go. Why you weren't getting pregnant uphill from here? I'm just so excited. Thank you, Tiffany. Yes, before and after the surge. On the day of the surge, like... I know, Megan. I know. I try to just like make sure I know as much as possible so that I'm not overthinking, or I'm not like creating confusion where it's not necessary. Oops, sorry guys, you can see my my terrible brow. Thank you, Jasmine. It's great to have you. Yeah, I think there's not enough education generally on women and our bodies and everything we go through. So I test in the mornings. I usually know, so I have a 28-day cycle. 28-day cycle, and I always feel, Bubba, what's wrong? What's wrong? What do you want? Bubba wants something. Maybe 10 minutes to see what's happening. What's going on? Oh, wow. I don't know if I could do that, Courtney. Yeah, so I test in the mornings, and I usually expect to ovulate around cycle day 14, 15, because I have very, very regular cycles. But I do start testing super early, so probably around cycle day 10, so that I can catch it just in case. And it's always around cycle day, I get my positive on cycle day 14, pretty much every time. Like I get my smiley face on the digital cycle day 14, dark OPK cycle day 14, but then they do continue to be dark for another 2-3 days, which is what kind of makes me wonder, like, could it be my hormones kind of messing with ovulation? Just, would that count though if I wake up and get up 2-3 times a night though? And how would you do that vaginally? My husband would be like, what are you doing, woman? Positive APK. I do want something else to oral temps. I think with oral temps, the problem is I wake up too many times in the night. It has to be like before you even get up. So once you wake up, before you get up, you have to temp. But most nights I'll get up at least twice. Pre-tracking, sandwiching, mandatory. I know it should be. It should be mandatory. Like, we should be learning these kind of things. 10 and 2 p.m. So I usually test, what time do I usually test? I think it's usually around like 9:30, 10 a.m. in the morning. They say you should be asleep for at least 2 hours. Yeah, see? I get up quite, like there are nights when I'll literally be up like every hour even. 3, 4 consecutive skin accurate. I wouldn't have consecutive hours of sleep. Like my temps would be all over the place, I'm sure. I might give it a try, just like because you never know. She might be nice to me and sleep through the night for a few nights in a row, so I can get an idea, maybe. But I don't think I would be able to do it for like a whole cycle and be able to see my temps. Angel, are you planning on flashing mummy, like flashing the ladies? Seriously? She's like, I'm gonna pull your top until everyone sees stuff. I don't know. I don't know. That's the thing, like I really wanted to temp, but hey Nani, see, I'm still here. I knew I would still be here. When I start talking, and these kind of topics are just so important, and yet there's so little like information, like real information that will like answer questions. Like I feel like hormones are the basis of everything. So it's our hormones that like bring on our periods, bring on ovulation, pregnancy, everything is hormones. And as far as I can tell right now, my hormones are hating me. They're hating me. But excuse me? Pre-tracking apps. 68 days late. Have you taken a pregnancy test, Jasmine? And how old are you as well? You mentioned teen before. So how old are you, and have you taken a pregnancy test? I'm considering trying for my daughter. Conceived on cycle day 32 and I had a long cycle. Yeah, Jasmine, have you taken a pregnancy test though? Like, have you checked, or is it just your period not showing for 68 days for no reason? Because if you've taken a pregnancy test and it's negative, I would say you need to definitely go to a doctor, because 68 days is a bit, like, for someone who hasn't had a baby, for someone who, like, doesn't have maybe PCOS or some other hormonal, yeah, exactly, Courtney, like, unless you have PCOS, unless, like, there's some other issue, 68 days is a very long time to not have a period. Again, which is why I say, how old are you? Because, well, I need to take another. It's been a while. It's just hard for me to get them. How old are you, Jasmine? You're not, I mean, I don't want to put you on the spot or anything. It's just like, so I can, you know, because also depending on age, yeah, see, I was going to say you're around 15. So see, at 15, it is possible to get irregular periods because your periods have barely just started. So that is also a possibility. That's great, Carrie. Thank you for being here. I'm going to do these more often, I think. I like them. I enjoy them. Jasmine, I would say you might need, since you were 10. Oh, wow. So you started early, too. Yeah, puberty, exactly. I think, Jasmine, you might need to go to a doctor. I don't think it's related to pregnancy, and I don't think you should be afraid to maybe mention it to a trusted adult. And that you go see a doctor just to check that everything is okay. Because getting your period on so very early, and also puberty can cause a lot of, like, irregularities in periods. So it can be considered, it's normal to kind of have minor issues, but you should go to a doctor and have it checked out. I'm pretty sure if you have done a pregnancy test at any stage, being that you've reached 68 days at this point, you would get a positive if it was going to be positive. So I would say definitely go to a doctor. Yeah, like, puberty just goes, periods go crazy, even when you get them at 9. Really? Wow, Kimberly. See, I got my period at 12. Like, 12, and I actually had pretty regular periods from day one. I'm weird. I was only a week late. But even at a week late, Jasmine, I think, considering your age, I don't think, I mean, you would know. Have you had any other symptoms? Have you felt anything other that's like weird or different up until now? Because you would be literally like 2 months pregnant at this point and more. When I was younger and took my supplement, 11th birthday. Oh, Tiffany, that's just terrible. Oh my gosh, school and periods, primary school and periods, that's bad. Yes, if she does, like, physical activity. Yeah, that can also play a part if you do a lot of physical activity. Starting at 9, Kimberly, is like crazy early for a period to start. Like, that is crazy early, and yeah, like, I would imagine it would take forever to regulate because your body wasn't 100% ready for it. Like, wow. Yeah, Courtney, that's true. Bloating, fatigue, nausea, promptly headache, food cravings, and aversions. Uh, Jasmine. See, Jasmine, again though, I will say this. Considering your age, your hormones have not regulated 100%. So your hormones could basically be going crazy just because you're a teenager. I would definitely find a trusted adult. 100% you need to find a trusted adult, someone you trust, someone you know you can speak to, and you need to see a doctor and make sure, because if you are pregnant, you will need to have medical attention, and even if you're not, you need to figure out why this is happening. Oh, biscuits, of course. Of course you want biscuits. This. How do I open this without? Okay. Hold on, guys. 1 sec. All right. There you go. Yeah, so Jasmine, definitely do that. You need to find a trusted adult and you need to go to the doctor, sweetheart. That is for sure. And I'm telling you this, my niece is, my husband's niece, but I feel like she's my niece. She's pretty much your age and she's had a lot of issues with her period. She got it when she actually got it a bit late, but she's had a lot of issues. So you just have to look into these kind of things. Like it was a small amount, it was brownish kept. Oh, Tiffany. Tiffany, schools and dead walking out, no embarrassment. Oh, Tia, you were just lucky. You were just lucky. I was lucky, I got mine, I think it was like on a Saturday. So I was just, or actually no, it was exam period. It was at the end of the year in Greece. So it was exam period and it was, yeah. I was avoided all that. Stress can affect your period, and Jasmine going to the doctor and finding your trust. Yes, Kimberly, exactly. Not too long ago, and she brought the possibility up, but I shut it down because I didn't think it could possibly be pregnancy. Well, Jasmine, if you are active, I got mine, I was at home. Jasmine, I would say if you are active in the category of being able to get pregnant, then it is always a possibility. However, exactly, Fudge. So I would say you need to go to the doctor again and you need to get a test done and you need to figure out what is going on. Again, you need to find someone you can speak to. Someone who you trust, who is an adult and has a little bit more knowledge in order to help you. I don't know if the light in the back is bothering you guys. If it is, just tell me. Yeah, definitely I'm getting an appointment. Definitely, Jasmine, definitely, for sure. Just book an appointment, go into the doctor, say like things are not, because hormones cause the symptoms of pregnancy. We always say, like in my case as well, like feeling nausea and breast tenderness and food aversions, food cravings, headaches, like all these different things are caused by hormones. So the only thing is that the same symptoms can be caused by 100 different things. So you always have to keep that in mind, which is what I'm trying to figure out in my case as well. So my mother, and she has had a few, and mine isn't showing any signs, which is also another thing. Yes, that happens. You usually are synced with the women you're living with. So you usually get your cycle at the same time. That is also a thing that happens. Hormones, Kimberly, hormones just rule the world. They literally rule the world. No joke. It's just, I don't even. I don't know if she wants to say Nonny Rose. Yeah, because it's like, exactly. Hormones are basically what cause everything. But the thing is that hormone imbalances can cause symptoms that look like pregnancy. Like, I started an awful job because I was under a lot of stress. My periods went all over the place. It was weird, but I quit the job, and a few months later, stress and your hormones went crazy. The Perry's mom, country, obviously she's in the US. I don't think sending a test would probably be the best idea. I think The US, Kentucky, yeah. See, I definitely cannot emphasize this enough. You need to find a trusted adult, someone who you know you can trust with no matter what it is. Osborne. Oh, Tiffany, you're close by. You need a trusted adult who can take you to the doctor, who can figure this all out with you. If you don't trust your mum, there has to be someone, there has to be some adult who you trust enough to tell that this is what's going on, I haven't gotten my period in this long, and I don't know what's happening. And I do think that even if you spoke to your mother, Jasmine, it wouldn't be so bad. Yeah, I also definitely think that maybe your mother might be able to help you as well. Mothers are funny that way. Of course you'd be scared, Jasmine. It will be okay. It will be okay. You just need to do certain things in order to sort everything out. Exactly. Straight away. A doctor will just straight away. Give or take. Yeah. Do we have another troll? Yeah. Mums, exactly. I find that mums, she might get upset and she might be like, oh my gosh, but I think if you go to her and say, Mum, I haven't got my period in these many days, I have no idea what's going on, everything is a possibility, yes, but I'm scared, help me. Like, I don't think she would not help you. Like, honestly, I don't think so. Yes, see, Bridget, you're right. See, that's the thing, that you might need help regulating your periods. You might, like, again, hormone imbalance. You might need some help. Exactly, Fudge. Mums are just... I knew I would do anything for my daughter, no matter what. I might get upset. I might get angry. Like, just thinking of her in a few, like, several years, like, way, way far away now. But, yeah, I don't think I would... Okay, if you have, but like, Jasmine, the best possible option, you just need to get yourself to a doctor or nurse who is able to do a pregnancy test and is able to also just double check and see your hormone levels and generally what is going on in that direction. Exactly. Definitely, definitely, because it's just not, help guide, exactly, Misty. You need someone to help you. You need someone to guide you along what you have to do. You can't let this go on for much longer. This has become such an interesting conversation, such and it's all around hormones. Hormones are oh my gosh. I'm not sure how this works in the US. Is she able to go to an OB by herself, even though she's underage? I don't know how that would work, because I think in Greece it's a bit weird, and here I think... Oh, Jasmine. Jasmine, honestly, we are lucky to have this group in general. Very, very lucky. I absolutely love this. I also find it so weird that, like, the videos reach more than an hour and yet they still get views after. It's just... Who's gonna sit and watch this? Hi from Oklahoma. Hi, Oklahoma. Okay. Different in every state. Okay. See, I don't know, because, like, I'm pretty sure you need an adult. Equipped to help her or anyone. Yeah, see? That's what I mean. 18 US, see? She can go and keep it confidential. They can't tell anyone about it. See, that's the thing. Like, in Greece, you can't really do that. That's the funny thing. Doctors, it's weird. I think every country has, like, you know, you need to go with an adult. So, Jasmine, just basically, honestly, I do think you need an adult to help you no matter what, even if you can go to the doctor by yourself, because, you know, if there's anything, a hormonal imbalance, anything, you would need your mum to help you. For instance, you would need your mum to, like, you know, you might need to get, like, medication or whatever. There are so many things. Or if it is, in fact, a pregnancy, again, 100% you would need your mum. Oh, Jasmine, you're pretty much right spot on. Like, we're basically, even my issue is, like, hormones. Okay. And hormones are exactly the same hormones causing your symptoms are causing mine. It's just the reason is different. Or so I think. It depends. Because it's basically progesterone. I think progesterone is, like, the #1 reason for nausea. And, like, all those kind of... Teen's running away because it's brings scared. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. An adult needs to be present to help. It's just a matter of helping. It's not even just because she's underage. It's just that she needs to understand these things. Doctor and trusted adult, and get your answers. Please let us know. Of course. Jasmine, you have to let us know. Thank you, Tiffany. Okay, now you're just going to make me go red, Tiffany. Jasmine, definitely you need to find an adult, you need to go to a doctor and solve this, and you need to tell us what happened. Like, that is not the priority, but definitely on your to-do list once you've solved all this. 2 babies in the tub? You have 2 babies, Courtney? Oh, Misty. 3-year-old and 1-year-old. Oh, wow. Courtney, you are just awesome. 14 weeks pregnant. Oh, Courtney. I totally adore you right now, Courtney. Oh my gosh, Courtney. 14 weeks pregnant, plus trying to... Okay, yeah. 3-year-old, 1-year-old, 22 weeks pregnant. Oh my gosh. Okay, mamas, you are just amazing. You are amazing. Tia, you gotta go? Okay. See, Courtney? See? We're literally like a support group here. There's just someone for everyone. 35. Courtney, you're just, as I said, you're amazing. Amazing. And I agree with Megan 100%. 100%. I couldn't agree more. 100%. As far as Jasmine is concerned, 100%. 26. The Perry's mama, what is your name? I need a name. I can't just call you the Perry's mama. I'm 28, Tiffany. I am 28. I just turned 28 at the end of December. Krista. Oh, I love that name. Krista. I love it. Now I have to remember it. I'm pretty good with names usually, but lately my brain is just not. You were told you couldn't? Really, Courtney? Okay, I'm starting to realize that doctors are like, seriously, when it comes to infertility and when it comes to pregnancy, oh my gosh. Our bodies are basically amazing. They're literally amazing. They can drive us crazy, and at the same time, they can create miracles. Okay, Krista, I think I had changed my name. So, like, I have another YouTube channel. I used to do, like, crafty stuff. I changed the name on that one. So there is a way. I just need to figure out how I did it. And I'll tell you how to change it. It's 40 pounds. I've gotten pregnant. Oh, so obviously your body just kind of needed a bit of a jump start. 13-year-old, a set of 11-year-old twins, a 3-year-old, an 8-month-old. That was a twin. And I'm 35. Amanda, just, wow. 3 teenagers, basically. Because 11, like, they're verging on, like, you know, it's that pre-teen kind of, and twins, 3. And then you've got the 3-year-old and an 8-month-old, and you're standing. Okay. I'm just, yeah. And I'm sitting here like, oh my God, I have nausea and a sick baby, and oh my God. I'm trying to get this weight off without being pregnant in my 40s. Like, yeah. If you don't want any other babies, despite having PCOS and people telling you can't have babies, I'm guessing you pretty much can. So, crafty stuff meant something doggy like, oh, Megan, no, goodness. Goodness, what, oh no, goodness, what illegal would I possibly, that's so funny, crafty stuff. I suppose, like, if it's, like, crafty stuff. But no, it's, like, polymer clay and stuff like that. Oh, goodness. Oh, look at this top. It's, like, it's giving you guys a bit of a, he wants you to do gender exclusion test. What's that, Tiffany? I don't think, gender exclusion test? What's that? I've never heard of that before. 18 months, 16 months apart. Oh my gosh. And here I am, like, wanting to make sure my kids have, like, more than 2 years apart because I don't know if I can handle it. Yeah, what's gender exclusion, Tiffany? I think it was Tiffany who said it, wasn't it? Yeah. I'm curious too now. I've never heard of that. I feel like I'm learning so much today. Oh, your ex. Oh, goodness, Jasmine. Just go for it, girl. Seriously, you need to look after yourself, Jasmine. I feel like you're not looking after yourself at all. They remove Y chromosomes and inject the X chromosome. So that basically makes it a girl or a boy specifically. So you're basically picking the gender. Yeah, Bubba. What's wrong? Yeah. Hi, Jackie. You just logged on, obviously. Jackie, I'm 1 day late. I have no idea what's going on. I have no clue. Other than I have pregnancy symptoms and no period. And it might be breastfeeding causing it. Well, stopping breastfeeding. That might be causing it, but no clue, Jackie. So you can actually pick if you're going to have a girl or a boy. That's very interesting. Gender exclusion is illegal in Australia. Really? I had no idea it even existed, let alone that it was illegal. Oh, Misty. The internet went out. Give yourself some time for your body to catch up. Stop breastfeeding. Yeah. Courtney, I think maybe that's what's going on with me. I think that because I stopped breastfeeding, my body just went crazy. Like, out of whack. I mean, it's been a month, but maybe it's maybe it's just taking me longer. Common here in the US with IVF. Oh, okay. I'm also thinking that it'll be a good thing if I get my period now. It means that my hormones are all nice and back to normal, and I can get pregnant. If that was what was causing my like an inability to get pregnant up to this point. Because I'm starting to think that that was probably it. Like, the hormones were messing with conception. Exactly, Courtney. I'm kind of like now, like, if this is it, like, I just want my period. Like, come on, let's do this. I want my period now. so I can get started. So I can like order my tests and get myself organized and just do this. So opt to have 2 X chromosomes implanted to try for twins. Really? How did it go? Misty, what did you miss? We're generally talking about that you can actually pick the gender of a baby now. Like we're moving into gender selection, it seems. And the fact that I want to get my period so I can get started on a new cycle. Unless I'm pregnant. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know. It's just, yeah. 4 times in 4 years. 2 weeks after I stopped bleeding. So you obviously caught the first egg, like literally the first egg. Courtney was just like, is if doing IVF you can electronically implant certain gender embryos, but we can't meddle with the embryo to get a certain gender. Okay, so you can select like female embryo, male embryo, but not like change the embryo itself. Yeah, that does sound weird. Courtney, hormones ready for a break. Oh goodness, oh my gosh. And to think hormones like literally like impact everything from getting your period to getting pregnant to not getting pregnant to like pregnancy itself. Throughout the entire pregnancy, hormones are raging. Menopause, like not getting it, like everything. Thanksgiving, my husband came home off the road. He's a trucker. Oh, talk about timing, Courtney. Talk about timing. Like that is just spot on. Spot on timing. That is amazing. I don't know. I do not know. What time is it? Oh my god, I've been on here for like over an hour. Oh, guys. This is just, yeah. I'm probably gonna have to let you guys go in like maybe 5 minutes. If we can stop rambling. If I can stop rambling, more like it. Next appointment now, lol. Maybe you'll be on here another 30 minutes. None of yours. I hope I'm not. I mean, it's like it's been over an hour. If I'm still here in half an hour, oh my gosh, you guys are just. After we did the deed, I was like, oh crap. Oh no. Oh no, Courtney. So you like, oh, you found out after. That was, yeah, that would have been an awesome moment. That would have been an incredible moment. Quite a bit of Korean. Oh, wow. Tiffany, go Tiffany. Korean. I wish I could speak Korean. That would be awesome. Yeah, Greek. Greek is it's an interesting language to speak. A lot of people find it interesting. Oh my gosh, guys. See, right now I don't feel like I'm getting my period. Before, and like while we were chatting and all that, like about different things, I felt like I was getting my period. Like I felt crampy. Now nothing. I feel literally nothing. It's killing me. And I'm a person who like feels period, especially the past couple cycles since I stopped breastfeeding in the morning. I've been feeling my periods, like legit. Oh, thanks, Courtney. Thanks, Courtney. Get your bubs out of the bath. Don't worry about it. Do your thing. You're a mama. It's all part of it. And my baby actually went inside. I need to make sure she's not destroying the walls, basically. Nope, she's not in here. Destroying the walls. What you doing, babs? Oh, thank you. Okay, you come here and sit with mama. Yeah? I shouldn't have gotten her markers. I'm realizing now. It was one of those bad mommy choices. Bad mommy choices. Misty, why is it illegal? Megan, the thing is that I do have Instagram. So you can find me. It's my name. You'll literally be able to find me straight away. But I don't do lives. I don't post anything publicly because my family does follow me on Instagram, and my family has no idea I have this channel. So they don't know I'm trying to conceive. They don't know pretty much anything about this. So that's why I love having you guys to talk to, because legit, I don't feel comfortable talking about it to people, because usually when you start saying you're trying, then you constantly have the questions of, so are you pregnant? Are you pregnant? Are you pregnant yet? Why aren't you pregnant yet? You sure you're not pregnant yet? But you can find me on Instagram, and you can send me a message and ask me if you want to ask me anything out of. What was I saying? Hey, Jasmine. I hope everything's okay. That's great, Megan. Misty, I think it's illegal because you're basically tampering with an embryo. So you're tampering with life, sort of. I think. This is like me just thinking, right? I have no idea. Great, Megan. Jasmine, it will have to end soon. I mean, what time is it? I have to see what time it is. I can't see what time it is because of the live. Hold on. Bub, can mommy see what time it is? Thank you. It's like 11:30 here, guys. So literally, I'm gonna have to start cooking in about half an hour. Yeah, family, Tiffany, I'm gonna say something. It's awesome being Greek, but at the same time, Greek family especially are crazy meddlers. Crazy. I love them. I love them to bits. But oh my God. Yeah, Baba. They meddle like nothing else. Like, oh my God. They act like your life is their life. Like, any decision I make about my life has an immediate impact on everyone. It's just crazy. Crazy bad. Crazy bad. What am I sitting on? Oh, I'm sitting on an elephant pillow. Just so you guys. The life of a mom. Like, everything is toys everywhere. Hi. Okay. You want to sit? Okay. Okay. And I'm her pillow, basically. Oh, that's okay, Jasmine. You have to do what you have to do. It's not... I just hope you're okay, and I hope you follow our advice, basically. It's absolutely fine. Different gender. If someone just ate at a local Greek restaurant, famous bistro today. Misty, I don't know about... I don't know if it has to do with changing your gender as an adult. I'm pretty sure it just has to do with the embryo. I don't know. Laws are weird. Laws are weird. It depends on the people who enforce the laws, like who create the laws sometimes. You'll notice that some laws are just weird. Yeah, Tiffany. Yeah, Greek families are just very, it's kind of like super sensitive. Super sensitive. Oh, goodness. Yeah, gender exclusion, IVF. Yeah. Thanks, Tiffany, for... That is awesome, Jasmine. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Me, Tiffany? I don't know. I do have relatives there. My husband has an auntie, actually. My father-in-law's sister, who's constantly inviting us. I don't know, maybe. I mean, the thing with the US is that traveling from Australia to the US is pretty insane, hour-wise. So we'd have to kind of, yeah, like we'd have to go to Greece and then from Greece. So it would be kind of crazy with Bubs over here. And then if we do have another one, yeah, that would be insane. Traveling with the baby is insane. I mean, we traveled with Angel when we came here. She was like 15 months. So it was interesting. She was pretty good though, I have to say. I will admit she was pretty good. Oh, Tiffany, you have to float a moment. Jasmine, you have to do what's best for you, Jasmine, at this point. How old is your boyfriend, Jasmine? Or your ex? Obviously, you said ex before. How old is the lad? And can tell when I ovulate still. Oh, see, Misty, I felt like I was ovulating too, Misty. I feel ovulation. So I don't know. I don't know how possible it is. Okay, I'm going to go back to our initial question because I'm going to have to go soon. And I just like a recap. Is it possible to have a regular period, ovulate normally, and when you stop breastfeeding, gradually, everything goes out of whack? Is that a thing? That is the one answer I can't find anywhere. Like, is it possible if everything has been regulated that everything just goes crazy, completely crazy, even if you haven't like suddenly stopped breastfeeding, even if it was gradual, even if everything was regulated? I don't know. That is my main question and the one I'm not getting answers to. About to turn 17. Okay, so he's also a kid, basically. Oh, Nani. Okay, so you can't hear me. So there's no... Instagram again. Yes, Jasmine, I do. You can find me on Instagram and send me a message if you have any questions or you're worried or anything. That's what I'm trying to like, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, Tia, we're still here. Like, oh my God. I have to go soon though because I have to start cooking. Cooking lunch, but yeah. We're still here. That's what I'm hoping. I'm kind of hoping that it was just like maybe, I don't know. What is this phone doing? I'm trying to fix my daughter's phone at the same time. Oh, Tia. Tia, yeah, like if I got on any sooner. Ah, okay, Angel, you're planning on flashing the ladies? Okay, sorry, guys. Courtney, yes, I'm still here, Courtney. That's, yeah, it's starting to sound bad now. Like, you're still here. Like, you have nothing else to do with your life. Oh, yeah. That's okay, Jasmine. That's okay. Anything you need. Anything, really. Yeah, so I don't know. Everything was really gradual. I don't know. Most of the women I found, oh, and their jammies, that's so cute. Every information I found, like women always talking about how they would stop, like they would drop feeds, like one feed one day, then a week later they would drop another, and a week later they would stop completely. I literally was down to like one feed for more than 2 months and then slowed it way down to nothing almost until it stopped. It is 11:40 right now, so by 12 I have to start cooking. So 11:40 a.m. by the way. Makes sense, but not very fair. Even if it's gradual decline in fading. That's the thing. 11:40 a.m. Yeah. Nani Rose, where are you from again, Nani Rose? Which where from here? Courtney, 7:40. Ugh. Hi, Linda. See, the thing is, like, it drives me crazy that it was gradual and everything was nice and regulated and on time, and suddenly everything's just gone out of whack. Just like my body hates me. It's like, you stop breastfeeding. How dare you? Like, here, take this. I don't know. I do not know. And there's no way I can get an answer, which is what drives me crazy, I think, at this point. I think that's the most annoying part, that there's no way to get an answer because, like, legit, there is no answer to how every person's hormones work. Every woman's hormones are completely different. Every body works differently. So I stopped gradually, very slowly, like incredibly slowly. I had no symptoms, like minimal symptoms, nothing with previous feeds dropping. And yet this time, oh, Courtney, I am incredibly glad. And we stopped because like she stopped. Like it wasn't even like we stopped together. We stopped breastfeeding together. My initial plan was that I hoped to breastfeed initially, no matter how long I breastfed. And I also and after that I just wanted to make sure I could get to a year. And then after that I was just happy to go on as long as she wanted to. Megan added me on Facebook, on Instagram, sorry. I got the notification. Linda, we're good, Linda. We're trying to figure out why our hormones hate us, but other than that, we're good. So yay. 3 4 months with my son, he chomped down too much. Oh no. She did, during the first, I have to admit, like the first month was pretty painful when I started breastfeeding, but I kind of got through that, so, but that didn't happen. I didn't make enough. I did everything I could. That's okay, Courtney. That is absolutely fine. Everyone, as long as babies are fed, in my opinion, I don't think that there's anything wrong with not breastfeeding or supplementing. Angel did not take a pacifier, Tiffany. No. She literally hated them. She does suck her thumb. So, extremely amazing. Woohoo. Seriously, man, like seriously, I might have to, why do trolls exist? Can someone please tell me? Okay. Supplements, vitamins, oatmeal. Courtney, personally, when people start, when I hear women start saying, I tried 1,000 things, and I think that equals stress. It equals that you were putting so much stress on yourself trying to achieve breastfeeding that you actually, we put so much stress on ourselves as it is. The number one thing when it comes to us women is that so much stress, we have to do everything. We have to be perfect. We have to, yeah, exactly. It's insane. We can't do that. That's not fair. It's not fair on us. It's fine if you can't breastfeed. It's fine if you can, but the thing is, no one tells you that. No one really tells you that it's okay. You can feel the way you want to feel, and you can, it's fine to not be able to do certain things and fine to be able to. Thanks for being here, Megan. And definitely, we need to oh my gosh, the time is just... Courtney, just relax, and if it happens, it happens. Jasmine, you know what? I might just do lives until I get my period, just for the fun of it. We'll see like a live countdown, every day to see if it's here, what's going on. I'm hoping I get it by tomorrow morning, because I really want to just, Oh, Linda, don't start stressing yourself from now. Oh, goodness, you're doing July. There's no reason to stress. I had, I know, Jasmine, I love them. When I was pregnant, I know when you stay, exactly. I literally have no one to talk to, Courtney. I'm just sad. It's just ridiculous. So when I was pregnant, I had my sister-in-law literally insist that I buy bottles and I prepare to formula feed my baby, because the first 3 days I wouldn't have milk and baby needed to eat. And I was like, why are we already preparing? There was so much stress put on me for wanting to wait and see if I could breastfeed. Imagine that scenario. Even in that scenario where I wanted to breastfeed, I was getting an opposite, opinion, because that's what she did, of course. That's what, people were telling her. She wasn't saying it in a mean way or bad way, of course, let's be clear, but there was just so much pressure that I should prepare to bottle feed. So, there was constant, this constant thing. And yet I managed to breastfeed perfectly. I was kind of terrified that what if I can't breastfeed? I I did have a couple of bottles. I did have the option on the side without telling anyone. But my first plan was I really, really wanted to breastfeed, but I was okay if I couldn't. So I think the main thing that plays a part is that you need to be okay if you can't. It's absolutely okay if you can't breastfeed. It's not the end of the world. There are so many means of feeding children. Imagine years and years ago when there was no other means. There was no formula. Like, then it was bad. Jasmine, I'm going to give myself a couple days and hopefully AF will show up. So that's my period, basically. If it doesn't, yeah, we'll see. So yeah, breastfeeding is all about the connection as well. That is very, very important. And that's the part I really loved. And I will admit I miss it. Like, I miss having that, like, closeness. And she was actually, like, sick these past couple days. And I kind of missed being able to breastfeed her because it made her feel better. It was kind of weird. Better than making a bottle into. It is better. It is, breastfeeding, I have to admit, baby's losing weight and we need to, and we need to give a bottle, but I have plenty of milk by day 2. Yeah, see, that's the problem, Amanda, that even in Greece, they literally tell you to have a bottle ready so they can feed baby before you and make sure that she's feeding properly. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, no way. Yeah, it's just, it's generally, there's a lot of misinformation and a lot of stress put on women from people who are supposedly, like, knowledgeable and should be able to help you. It's just bad. When it comes to breastfeeding specifically, it's just bad. I never got the engorgement that women get when their milk comes in. Oh, Courtney. To be honest, Courtney, I had, like, when I gave birth, the woman right next to me had given birth a few hours before me. So when her milk came in, she was in crazy pain and like the engorgement, and she had to pump because she was like so much pain and the baby wasn't drinking enough milk. I never had that. I did kind of like get like slight engorgement and all that, but not to the point where I had to pump in order to feel comfortable. They push it hard. Probably a bit too hard, I'm realizing. They told me he had jaundice. Really, Tia? It's very, in Greece, I realized specifically there's a lot of like pushing formula. Like, for instance, when you give birth, where I gave birth, it was like a clinic, they gave us a bag of like baby goodies. So like little samples of all sorts of different baby products that you would need. Donating freezer. Oh, wow, Misty. that is awesome. That is awesome. But yeah, and they also give you formula, like a whole box of formula. And they come in and they're like, so do you want to try formula? What formula are you going to give the baby? They push it. It's so weird. Like, you would think they would support breastfeeding. Like, no one helped me with breastfeeding. It was just my mom kind of like, just try, just put it on there and try. And she latched on like a champ. Yeah, I get it, Tia. Oh, Courtney, just... Courtney, you know what? This time around, you have us, and you have me right here telling you that it's absolutely fine. If you can breastfeed, wow, it is awesome. Yes, it's a great experience. If you can't breastfeed, you can bottle feed your baby. Baby's fed and happy, which means you're a happy mama. It's simple. Like, don't overthink it. There is no reason to like think, oh, I have to breastfeed or else I'm a bad mom, for instance. I get a lot of that. Like, I hear a lot of that around here. Like, you know, I'm not a good, oh, Bubba, what are you doing? I hear a lot of that. Like, women thinking they're not good moms because they can't breastfeed. That's just ridiculous. 9 pounds plus, well, there you go. There you go. Just, nah. We need to stop, like, creating the stress for ourselves, because it's just, society just, like, nah. It's terrible. What time is it, guys? I am just, can mommy see what time it is? It's almost 12. Oh my God, I'm terrible. Nani Rose, you're back. Of course we're still here. We're still here. I'm terrible. I am literally terrible. Oh, Courtney. It's okay, Courtney. I'm sure you did a perfect job with both of them. It's just fine. It is absolutely fine. Tiffany, Angel was 3,800 kilos. So I think that's like almost 8 pounds. Oh, Courtney. See, that's the thing. Like, people don't realize the guilt. They don't realize how guilty, like, the problem is, like, there's so many people who try to push things like, oh, you should be breastfeeding because, oh my God, you know, it's what you're supposed to do. And they don't even realize that women themselves, like the mother herself, feels guilty enough if she can't breastfeed. Like, she doesn't need extra help from around in order to feel guilty. They don't realize that. Linda, I'm from Australia, Greek Australian. I'm a mix between the two. Currently in Australia though. But yeah. Nah, generally, in every possible aspect I've realized, guys, and I think we need to literally like pull this together. I'm not doing enough, like I can't get my body. See, that's the thing. And it's mostly moms that do that. I know, I hate that. I hate it. Thank you, Linda. I never thought of my accent as posh. Oh, goodness. Thank you. Yeah, mom guilt is in every possible aspect. We make ourselves feel so guilty. Whether it's like, even from when you're trying to get pregnant. Like, when you can't get pregnant, you feel guilty. When you're pregnant and you're not doing certain things that people say you should do, you feel guilty. When you've had the baby, like, we're constantly made to feel guilty and bad. Like, we don't have our own, like, inside little voices nagging at us. We've got everyone else too. A lot, Courtney. So much shaming. I know. And I know, like, it's like this big thing where everyone's like trying to like normalize things and not mum shame, and I don't think it's going anywhere. It's just part of thinking that women need to do everything perfectly. Women just need to be perfect. And even if they're perfect, they still need to be more perfect. Didn't come in, and both my daughter and I were very unwell, so I had to swap to formula and find it really tough. Oh, Noni Rose. 2 weeks? 2 weeks is a long time to try breastfeeding without. See, that's the thing. I think there's a issue when there's like too much stress on whether you should bottle feed. Like in Greece, they promote bottle feeding. Like, they made me feel weird for wanting to breastfeed. So, oh no, Misty, no one was shaming in here. We're just talking generally, like society per se, people around us. Or from my own mum. Seen on your Rose, exactly. It's like we feel guilty, so every mum has enough guilt. There's enough to like get you going, and then you have someone there's always someone who's going to make you feel incredibly, like someone who basically validates your guilt. They make you feel like you're right to feel guilty, which is terrible. Oh my goodness, it's just, yeah. I could talk for ages. I am just so... Oh my God, Courtney, that is so... Yeah. Exactly. Like, so well put. Like, I pushed a human out of me. A human was living in my body. I made a human. I grew said human. Gave birth to said human. Anyway, because again, even if you have a C-section or natural birth, again, there is so much, like, let's not even go there right now. And then you have people being like, oh, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. It's just like, hello, cut a gal some slack here. So I'm gonna start cooking at 12 Tia. My brain, my eyes are not even seeing the names. Oh my God, guys. Courtney, it's great that you're here. It's great that we're all here, honestly. Linda, it is. I'm actually gonna make a pasta bake. In Greek, we call it soufflé. Like cream, cheese, bacon, and pasta in the oven. Just yum. Hey, Brittany. Good to see you, Brittany. We've been on here for like forever, Brittany, but I'm glad to see you. Cheese and bacon. Cheese and bacon. Yeah, yeah. It is bad, but it is delicious. Oh my god, guys, it is so bad. It's like all the cheesy, creamy, bacony, like, but it's so good. And Angel loves it. She hasn't been eating a lot lately because she's been sick, so I want her to eat. So I'm like, I'll do anything. Exactly, Courtney. I need it. I need it right now. And can you imagine if I can't eat it? Like if I'm like, the moment I make it, I'm like, That would be terrible. That would be so sad. Large bag of bolognese. Ooh, that sounds good too. Oh, Brittany. Yeah, I saw she did a live. I didn't catch it. It was like 6:30 in the morning. I was so tired. There was just no way I was going to be awake to get that. Chicken enchiladas. Okay, guys, we're starting to talk about food now. We are going down a path of like, oh, wow. Food. Food is another topic. Food is a good topic. Let me see. And just like little update, I am feeling once again like I'm getting my period. So I'm feeling crampy once again. It's kind of a dull crampiness, like a dull just sitting there. 10 to 15 minutes, it'll be 2 hours. Oh my god, I know. It's 100, oh my god, 106 minutes. Okay, guys, we're probably gonna have to end this. Like, yeah. Italian and Irish. Yeah, and the Greeks eat a lot of pasta. A lot of pasta. I suppose like Italy is right next to it, so that would explain a lot. Eggs every morning since getting pregnant. Eggs, eggs, eggs. Wow. Eggs everywhere. I don't even want to think about eggs right now. That is so weird. Like, oh goodness. I kind of feel like I'm going to get my period, but I felt like that before and it stopped. My back, I'm getting a lot of back. I hope I get my period. Honestly, guys, I literally hope like I'll go on live tomorrow because I'm loving this. Oh, Courtney, don't Courtney. Oh god. No, nothing whatsoever. I would have expected, if I'm getting my period, I would have expected something at least, or any possible, like, I don't know. Nothing whatsoever. DPO, today I'm, let me just think for a second. I'm 15 DPO. From when I think I ovulated, because at this point, I'm starting to think maybe I didn't ovulate when I thought I ovulated. Like, I have no clue at this point. I have lost just any possible sense of, oh my gosh. Okay. We need to, Courtney, you're killing me. You know you're killing me. Oh goodness. I don't know. I do not know. We need baby. You're gonna have a third one, Courtney. And you need babies. I hate the uncertainty. The uncertainty, oh my gosh, the uncertainty. Brittany, right now I'm feeling pregnant, and at the same time I feel like I'm getting my period. And I get no period, so fun times. Show me who, because I was gonna tell them. Protein vegetable diet only at the moment, so I'm having the bolognese sauce with no pasta. Really? Oh no, Neros, that is just, oh no. Bolognese sauce with no pasta? If you have to do what you have to do, girl. I'm just gonna say that, because, yeah. The things we gotta do. Other people's Courtney, everyone loves other people's babies. Everyone loves other people's babies. I love other people's babies. Like, yeah. Really? All meat, keto? I ate fruit with Angel. It was fruit. Like, literally, I lived on fruit. My entire first trimester, I lost weight because I was only eating fruit. No joke. I felt so sick. Like, nausea was my #1. But I also think that might have been because I was on progesterone supplements throughout the entire first trimester. Up until 15 weeks pregnant, I was on progesterone supplements because I was cramping so bad, like so bad. Meat, cheese, veggies, bacon, fat, hardly no carbs. Really? Funnily enough, Brittany, right now, the only thing I really, really love and like I'm inclined to say, oh yeah, I really want to eat that, is fruit. And maybe a sweet here and there, but fruit. Which is interesting. I don't know. Could I have higher levels of progesterone like now because of breastfeeding stopped and suddenly just progesterone and estrogen just went like skyrocketing? All of a sudden, they were let free. Watermelon pumpkin pie, yay. But bacon crispy, really? Oh, wow. I just thought of that. Maybe, like, I had progesterone and estrogen, but not as much as I should. And stopping breastfeeding made the hormones just skyrocket like crazy, making me feel this way. And now they just have to level out and go down again so I can get my period. Maybe that's what's going on. I guess we'll find out. Okay, guys. We're practically almost at 2 hours. I'm gonna have to say bye. I'm gonna have to because it's just like, oh my gosh, lost 11.5 kilos in 6 weeks. Really? Is it healthy though? I don't know if that sounds healthy though, none of yours. I don't know. Tiffany, and nausea is a thing for me. I'm just like, yep. Nausea's just 40 in 3 months, really? Wow, guys. Wow. Just wow. I actually really want to lose some weight right now. I'm overweight for like what I feel comfortable with. But I don't know. I know, Misty. I'm like, I really, you know what? I want to stop it and I want to like say bye and close it. But then like there's always some comment that like sparks conversation and it just Okay. Okay. Guys, my husband's gonna come home after and he's not gonna have lunch. Like he's gonna be like, what were you doing all day? PCOS. Oh, so PCOS does that, does it? Low fat, no dairy, sugar, fruit. Not even, you're excluding a lot of food groups. I don't think that's healthy. I'm pretty sure you shouldn't exclude that many food groups. Anyway, guys, Courtney, you are right spot on. We need to go. We need to end this live. I adore you guys. I utterly and completely adore, like I can't even express how much. But yeah, I gotta go cook because my husband's gonna be like, what were you doing all day? And there's no lunch. You're home all day. Like, seriously, you can cook at least a meal. Like, yeah. So, I will do another live tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Melbourne time. So yeah, you can Google that and find that out. I will, let's get to, Nani, Rose, don't do that to me. I have to go cook. No, Misty, I'm 15 DPO. Yesterday, I was expecting my period yesterday at 14 DPO. So today I'm 15 DPO. I'm in the future. It's kind of weird. I'm 15 DPO today. Or at least I think I am. I'm 15 DPO. Let's just stick to that. I ovulated and I'm 15 DPO. Bye-bye, guys. I will see you tomorrow. And yeah, because we can just keep on talking forever. What else? Bye.